Welcome back, guys. Now, Showbiz Insider is all about supporting our best local talent. I am super excited to tell you that DJ Bliss has launched his first homegrown, self-produced album called Made in Dubai. Now, he's the first Emirati artist to be signed to Universal Records, and this album is a compilation of our best and hottest local musicians.
I think I need a remedy, the gun that heals your destiny.
Years in the making, DJ Bliss and local Emirati music producer Prince Q set out to create a first-of-its-kind album titled Made in Dubai. Under Universal Music MENA, it showcases the top UAE talents to the world. So proud of you guys. There's a mission behind this album, right?
Yeah, a long mission.
Yeah.
It's, I'd say about 4 or 5 years in the making, actually. I set out to just record tracks with local artists, and I always wanted to put together an album that was going to feature everyone as a joint force to try and get this album sold in stores and get it played on the radio. Local artists struggle a lot to get their music on the radio, so I thought if we all got together, it could be a lot easier to do it, and that's how the idea came about.
So let's talk about the artists. Who have we got?
So what I did is, I reached out to a lot of my friends and local artists. We have Dia from Juliana Down. He's doing a lot of solo stuff himself, aside from the band stuff that he's doing. So we got him doing a feature on the album. Then we have Hamdan from Abri. Clarita, we've got 2 new girls that I found, a rapper and a singer, and then I got one of my brothers on one of the songs, an artist called Ramsey, so, a couple of different people on the album.
How much, putting this album together, how much creative control did you have? Was it fully you, or was Universal involved?
No, actually I took the whole project to Universal, it was ready. I mean, the album's been ready for a couple of years. I haven't really added anything new to the album except for maybe, a couple of different mixes or masters, but the album was ready. Initially, I took that project to them to get it released, and then we ended up releasing a single of mine independently. And then after that, I went back to them again. I said, I have this other album. They said, let's try it with a single. I put out a single called Shining. It did well, so then they gave me the opportunity to put this album out.
Let's take note of that point. Let's talk about Shining, because this is a big hit last year. You were rapping on Shining.
I wouldn't call it rapping. It's like, so I'm kind of singing and rapping and talking at the same time. So it's a sing-talk rap. That's what
I love it.
I mean, the song is really just about making it. Watch me, I'm gonna shine.
Now you'll know featured artist Dia as the frontman from rock band Juliana Down. So where did those guys go? Well, from bands to solo work and departures from rock to electronic music, we caught up to talk personal evolution. Now, last time I saw you guys, it was the entire Juliana Down posse.
That's right.
We have to ask, tell us about the transition from being that rock band to your more sort of solo work.
So we're still going on as Juliana Down.
Right.
The members have changed, and that's just because some of them had to leave the country and pursue different things outside of Dubai, but we're still definitely performing. The last gig that we did was with 30 Seconds to Mars at the Dubai Music Week, and that was a pretty cool show.
And was that all like 5 of you together?
Yeah, but it was different members. But the 2 founding members, me and Sadi, are basically still there, still part of the band, and we've got Crumb helping us and on bass and Fox on drums as well. But with the solo stuff, it's just that I wanted to explore different kind of music, and I've always been intrigued, about electronic music. So I didn't want to drag the band into the electronic sort of sound. So just did a completely separate solo.
Now I know, obviously you're an acclaimed songwriter. Tell us about your creative process.
I mean, the creative process really is just, when I write a song, I always write it on a guitar or on a piano. So that doesn't really change. It's more towards the production phase where things start moving towards either electronic or a band sound.
But lyrically, what is love? Who is it about? Was it very personal?
It was actually about it is about my current girlfriend.
Right,
so that's it worked out in the end.
Now the album is really designed for a diverse audience and radio play. It features a multitude of songs. No Regrets is the lead single by local soul favourite Hamdan Al Abri. Other artists on the album include female rapper Naya, Clarita de Quiros and Lebanese singer Sasha K.
Shit every day, gotta grind just to make it. Sometimes I just stay awake. Got a girl, some model chick, bad as she wanna be, knows how to play the part, and hustles right along with me.
And Bliss's own recent single Shining features on the album and was made with American rapper Mims and Kuwaiti artist Daffy. It has peaked at #1 on the iTunes music chart in the UAE and to date has exceeded 1.2 million views on YouTube.
People like you, I'm on a mission, and you could just expect that I'ma kill the competition. You were sideways, hated on me. Every day you thought.
Multi-talented, ambitious, and super nice guys. But carving out a new scene requires serious self-belief, music, energy, and of course, the big dream.
So what kind of drives you personally as an artist? You know, where does it come from?
It's just, you know, I always want to do bigger and better things. You know, being from Dubai, it's what we do here. You know, we just want the biggest and the best. So, you know, that's one.
It's something that's in your genes.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Ready.
So that's definitely one thing. And then, you know, I always want to, like, you know, better myself. You know, I never feel like I've reached to where I want to be and this is it. You know, I've achieved everything I want to achieve. I want to go over and beyond everything that I've done. And I want to make an impact to people around the world as well. And, you know, that's what Made in Dubai is all about. It's about quality music made in Dubai.
Nobody gonna worry. That's why I'm shining. Thank you.
The album went straight in at #1 on the UAE iTunes store. So congrats to the guys. That brings us to the end of this edition of Showbiz Insider. Hope you love the show, guys. Remember, keep in touch. We've got our Facebook page, which is titled Showbiz Insider Zoe. And we've also got our Twitter feed, which is @Zoe Showbiz. Now that's for all your latest Hollywood gossip and international movie star news. Now we're going to be back same time next month for Art Month and some of the biggest events on the social calendar. See you then.